It's the battle for supremacy. Jamaica's Ackera Nugent versus the USA's Masai Russell will battle in the women's 100-meter hurdles this weekend at the SEC Outdoor Championships. It's Jamaica versus the USA in the women's 100-meter hurdles on the collegiate scene at the SEC. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel if this is your first time here. Thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready? Yeah. Good to go. Well, from the beginning of the 2023 season, indoors, in fact, I have been talking about seeing a particular clash happen outdoors in the women's 100-meter hurdles on the collegiate scene. Yes, we're talking about the collegiate scene. Yes, you see, I have been waiting with bated breath to see Jamaica's Ackera Nugent, the 60-meter hurdles champion for the NCAA indoors this year, versus Masai Russell of Kentucky, who currently has the collegiate record in the women's 100-meter outdoors hurdles in the collegiate scene. I'm just waiting to see these two young ladies duke it out, and this we will see happen this weekend at the SEC Outdoors Championships. Now, the 2023 SEC Men's and Women's Outdoor Track and Field Championships will be held in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And LSU will host from Thursday, May the 11th, that's this Thursday, to Saturday, May the 13th. It's the first time LSU has hosted the SEC Championships since 2012. Ackera Nugent crowned her indoor season by becoming the NCAA Indoors 60-meter champion, beating Masai Russell in those finals while setting a collegiate record of 7.72 in the semi-finals. Nugent's PB in the outdoors women's 100-meter hurdles happens to be 12.45. Nugent recently ran and won the 100-meter dash at the 2023 Arkansas John McDonald Invitational last Friday, running a time of 11.13, just outside her personal best in 100 meters of 11.09. Nugent had a great indoor season. Here she's setting that 7.72 collegiate record in the women's 60-meter hurdles.
Nugent stepped up right out of the blocks. There goes Powell, or Roswell, I should say. Here comes Ackera Nugent now. She really shifted gears between her.
But Nugent has avoided clashing with our next subject, who is Masai Russell, since the outdoor season started. And Russell started her season with a bang, setting a new collegiate record of 12.63 at the Texas Relays. People, we cannot show you any footage from them. I tried it and I got several copyrights. Here she's running in another race recently where she beat Jamaica's Denisha Roswell. As you can see, she's just dominating. Masai Russell is in the form of her life. So we are all waiting to see what's going to happen when both these ladies clash. Now, do not forget this young lady, Aaliyah Armstrong. Armstrong has a personal best of 12.43. So she's a huge factor in this process. Not to mention the fact that Armstrong is also last year's NCAA Outdoor Women's 100-meter hurdles champion. I think she ran a time of 12.57 to win that final, and had then set a new personal best in the semis of 12.55 at that time. She's lowered that now to 12.43. So on paper, you know, this is really between these three young ladies. Now,
13.06.
So Armstrong is a huge factor that should not be dismissed this coming weekend. Now, the battle between Masai Russell and Ackera Nugent raged on throughout the indoor season. Here is one in which it was Masai Russell who took the 60-meter hurdle win.
In the left of your screen. Great by Nugent. Great start by Nugent, but here comes Masai Russell. It's going to be Russell, then Nugent. Flash time 7:77, so not a collegiate record, but a meet record.
However, the last time we saw both young ladies clash, it was in the finals of the NCAA Women's 60-meter hurdles championships, and it was Ackera Nugent of Arkansas who beat Kentucky's Masai Russell by a hair's breadth in this instance.
Great start by both, as well as Charisma Taylor, who's over here from the triple jump. It's going to be Ackera Nugent off the last hurdle. Yes, right there with Masai Russell, the kind of race.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. People, this one is a little too close to call. Yes, I concede that Ackera Nugent's team has been avoiding Masai Russell. They were supposed to clash in the finals of the Texas Relays. Ackera Nugent ran in the semis, but did not compete in the finals. We have seen both athletes. We've not seen them run against each other. So this SEC Outdoor Championships for me is a huge deal. But I'm going to say it again. You cannot count out Aaliyah Armstrong. Now, I have seen Aaliyah Armstrong lose to Masai Russell recently, and Masai Russell seems to be on fire. But, as I said, at the NCAA 60-meter hurdles championships final, it was Ackera Nugent who won. So, who do I think will walk away with the prize? I have no idea. You know, I'm a huge fan of Ackera Nugent. I think you all know this, but I've also become a huge fan of Masai Russell. I think both young ladies are on fire, and I think this is going to be a heck of a finals. And I'm going to say this again. Aaliyah Armstrong cannot, and I mean cannot, be overlooked with that personal best of 12.43, legitimate personal best that is, and a championship win. Champions champions are people who they do not relent very easily. Now, she's not the SEC champion from last year, but the NCAA champion. But listen, I think Aaliyah Armstrong is going to come to do battle. All three of these young ladies are going to be doing battle. In this instance, the Jamaican in me, probably slightly biased, would want to say Ackera Nugent. But honestly, I can't in this instance. Masai Russell looks like she's on fire. Ackera Nugent seems to be on fire. That 11.13 that she ran is serious, you know, at the John McDowell Invitational in the flat 100 meters. So it means she's coming close to her PB speed in the women's 100 meter flat, meaning Ackera Nugent of 11.09. So everybody looks like they're in tip-top shape. I am leaning towards believing that the race is mostly between Masai and Ackera Nugent. I can't predict whom, but I'm still going to say it again. Do not count out Aaliyah Armstrong. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win? Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!